Wait, let's show.
Let's share. It's at the bottom.
Do I want to
Just
share?
get out of there and hit start.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, ha!
We are here.
We are here.
Right here.
I mean, we've actually been here for hours.
That's true. We've been here a while.
We just are.
Yeah. Echo. All right, just anyway.
Sounded like a monkey. Sounded like a monkey. Sorry, guys.
The audio's working.
That's true. Let me get my iPad ready so I can bring up items. And I don't think I've added things to the Buy It Now section yet. So I better do that real quick as well.
Tell you, Melissa's been crazy about this market coming up. So she's been a little discombobulated.
Oh boy, isn't that the truth? I was up until 4 a.m. cleaning and pricing items.
Yes, she was. But they're clean.
So
torturous. I know it was torturous. I was like, oh my god, I can't wait anymore.
What?
The waiting the 3 minutes until we started the show.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's terrible. Terrible.
I promise we were gonna be here though.
I hope everybody's having a wonderful, swell, and exciting Thursday. How come you're making noise now?
I don't know. I must have been watching YouTube on here some point earlier in the day.
Ooh, look at us. We're just trying to get the echoes going.
Echo, echo, oh.
We know you're not kidding. We know. We apologize. We will never do that again.
Did y'all see that we had
What do we have?
a new video out today? And we have a show on Sunday at 2, and it does say uranium glass and manganese glass, and there are going to be both. But that won't be everything. I noticed we don't have a lot of bookmarks for Sunday's show. And moving to Sunday is new for us.
It is new for us.
But I did put the all in on the uranium glass and stuff. But we're going to have regular and vintage also. But I wanted to put the word out on the uranium glass because a lot of people,
people like it. It's collectible.
People are excited about
I
it.
just want to let you know, if you were to watch any of this on our Facebook page, I've got the camera set up on Facebook as an extra wide so you can kind of see how we operate here. Not only just showing the product, but how we handle and tape, and just to help out in case you've got your own shows and maybe you want a little pointer or two to see how we struggle. You can come struggle with us.
Yeah,
I mean, you could.
Everybody loves to struggle.
We all like to struggle together.
Struggling is fun, right?
Struggling is how you make friends.
All right, I'm just quickly adding some things to
that's part of that multimedia empire going on. You're right. We do have a multimedia empire going on.
Okay, sorry. I'm just adding the things to the Buy It Now right now because I forgot to do that earlier. Okay.
I think she's been making packages and stuff for the Buy It Now. Have you?
I've been making for the live.
For the live. Okay. Not for the Buy It, not for the live. Spoons. All right.
Yay. Boy, was my son confused.
I gave you the good Cancun spoon. That's the one with the head on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Apparently, Elaine was supposed to get 2 and only got 1.
Oh, I'll get you another one. I got more.
We got more. We went, yesterday we went, I'll get started here in a second. We're just going to talk for a moment. Hey, Sarah.
I'll fill you all in.
We went to, it's not even an estate sale yet, but it's somebody that contacted us. They're getting ready to have an estate sale, and they wanted to know if we wanted to come buy some stuff. And this is where we actually picked up 60 plus pieces of uranium glass, which it's not all going to be available.
Beautiful
it's
stuff.
Not all going to be available on Sunday. Most of that's going to market, and then we'll probably go on Etsy. But we do have some things here for Sunday. But we were able to pick up lots of little things.
Oh yeah,
like these.
These are all like little poetry books and
things like that.
Little miniature Shakespeare.
Those of you who are local and will make it to Diamond D, we're going to have lots of these, and I will have some available on Sunday as well. I do have to say
teasers, man.
Some
teasers.
things. Can you have them?
Can you have them?
You can't have them.
You have to come visit us on Sunday.
You have to come visit us on Sunday. I will upload a couple, and you can pre-bid if you can't be there.
We have to drop a cookie every now and then, so you come back.
Right. You can't have everything all at once.
But I want it now.
Also today, We are going to have vintage lace that I have spooled up on spindles. So this
Are those
is
the baby crib spindles?
Yep. So
Ooh,
these
baby.
are all vintage lace. I've got on there how much of each lace I have. So we'll be doing those later today. And yes, we will have stencils and such.
It's the season for dangling carrots, I think. All right. So we don't have everything set up the way we normally would. Normally over here, we have a shelf that Melissa can just reach from, but we couldn't swap out shelves because we've got that one filled with glass for market.
Yeah.
I gotta apparently start wrapping.
I completely admit that things are a little out of order here because we have market coming up, and that's a lot of work. Do I want to do this one now or later? We do.
Someone's loving on your pumpkin or your
Thank you,
watermelon.
Blooming.
Pumpkins are another
Thank
story.
you, Blooming. I have more. Should I list those on here in the buy it now, maybe?
Start a collection of watermelons.
Well, not for her specifically, but. Okay, so I was cleaning the back room today, looking for stuff for you guys. Going, oh no, it's like 2 hours to show. I better get some stuff on the shelves. So cleaning out my stash.
Is this for the inks?
This is where we're going to start on the inks. So, So we have Delta Creative Pure Color Rich Pigment Ink, never been opened.
Well, Mima, welcome to the show. I hope you find us fun and enjoyable, and maybe you want to buy something if you're crafty.
And 3 Distress Oxide Sprays by Ranger, never been opened.
Rich Pigment Ink. So this is like a big dabbing pen right here.
Diamond D is not this weekend, but next weekend. So it's like the 21st or 22nd, something like that. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We will not be at Vintage Market Days. As a matter of fact, Diamond D is the only market we will be at this spring.
Yep. It's going to be easy on my back. That's for sure. I say that, and then I'll probably, have the whole trailer following me or something.
Hi, Christine. How are you? Oh, yeah. Estate sales are crazy. Sarah, we are going to have some at Diamond D, so you should come and find us there. We will also have some in our live Sunday show.
But, man, we got some fun stuff on that.
We are going to have mostly Vaseline glass at Diamond D. Not all, but mostly Vaseline glass at Diamond D.
Yeah.
And we'll have mostly manganese at Sunday show. And the difference between manganese and uranium glass that I have learned is that manganese is clear glass that glows, whereas uranium glass is tinted.
I'm looking at all this because I've been still going through all that stuff we salvaged, and that's just been fun.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember what this is called. I know what these are called. There's something rules, but what are these called, guys? I can't remember.
Are those washi tape?
Thank you.
That's why we keep me around.
I was like, I know what these are called.
I'm surprised I do.
But I could not, the word wasn't coming to me. So
right,
there's a bunch here.
Washies. I got little thin ones down here. And you got some little wider ones. Now, from what I understand of washi tapes, this is more for like the journaling or the scrapbooking and things like that. So it does give you different sizes. I think it's 4 of each size.
Oh, the Easy Cast resin. You always think they're pregnancy tests. That is funny.
Oh, we have been to the bins over there, and they're not so good.
Crappy. They're crappy.
They're not as exciting as everybody else's bins look on their videos, and it's just disappointing.
I was looking at Breeze today with like drool coming out of my mouth.
But I did get a jacket, and I haven't seen that. I think I gotta find that thing. Kimberly gets this one. Trying to figure out where the bins are. Besides that one.
So I have some fabric coming up, and for those of you who haven't seen it, Where's my long pillow?
Over here, I think.
I want to show you what I did with some of the ones that I kept.
This one?
Yeah. So this is some of the same fabric you'll be seeing today, but this is how I used my scraps. So I took one of the pillows that's in the Buy It Now section, and I basically sewed over the cover, and then I used all the little, what?
She said there's the bins over in Green Cove.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Road trip.
And so then I just, did a basic ruffle. I didn't even hem this side. So these are just basically a straight seam this way, gathered it, and then a straight seam this way down all these strips. So you can see how that worked out.
I gotta take notes on this one. Webs, you say? I will make a note of that, because Lake City's only about an hour drive, and there's a lot of back roads and a whole lot of fun shopping on the way.
So we're gonna do these 2 rolls. Let's find my measuring tape here. Where's your measuring tape? I just need a measuring tape. I need measuring tape. I had one right here earlier. Literally right here. Oh, here it is.
All right.
This one's actually yours. I still don't know where mine went. So the tall gray one is 5.5 inches, and the shorter one is about 4.5 inches. And this is actually an old sheet, never been slept on. And this is an old shower curtain, never used. They were used for staging. That was it. And so this is as long. Looks like 3 sections of the length of a shower curtain, which I think is like, we tear off the top and the bottom where there's seams. So it's probably about 68 inches. And this is as long as a king sheet.
Buy now items for future reference. Right now we've got the Buy It Now.
Here we've got Buy It Now. We'll be uploading Etsy, I probably won't get a chance to upload Etsy until aftermarket, to be honest. It's just been so much.
It's a lot. Well, yeah,
no fabrics today.
They're
okay.
like little fat rolls, aren't they? Is that what they're called? Well, nobody wants those. Where am I putting them?
Just put them off to the side. I'll put them back in my stash.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so this is like the leftover greeneries that we find when we ship things out. And I also went through the boxes
where we store
them all and gathered up some from the bottom of there so that I could have more than one pack tonight. So we do have these also.
So I see some lavenders in there. I see some of the cotton in there.
Yeah, there's some of the orange balls. There's some silvery feathers. There's there's all kinds of bits in here.
So just an odd variety of.
You can see these are these
flowery bits.
Yeah, so these are what we usually. There's some eucalyptus in there. These are the things that we usually stick in the spools of vintage thread bobbins and that stuff.
Right.
Yeah, that's what you could stick in the top of there.
Just pop them in there. There you go.
Okay, so we've got one of these. We're running now.
Ooh, a little bag of goodies.
That's right.
I like that. It says random scraps. Just random greenery scraps.
I'm glad you like them, Irish Girl. I don't have any this week. I didn't get any done, which is crazy because I really got to have some of those for market. I didn't. It would probably help if I hit start auction.
It helps everybody.
It does. It really makes it easier to sell. I'm not gonna lie.
But it looks like you got you got quite a few twigs of the lavender in there. The little orange balls, I really like those.
They are fun.
Selling them, the little mustard balls.
Yep. And there's some cotton in there.
So a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Can you take that away, Sue?
Take it away.
I mean, I'll take it away, but
I'm taking it away.
And Nana gets it.
Alrighty.
So is there stuff you guys would like us to have on
Ooh, what can I keep my eyes open for?
yeah, as I'm trying to find things you guys want, what can I find for you?
What are you in need of?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
What is your
when you come? Are you just here for us to entertain you?
Ooh,
or do you actually are you actually looking for something?
We'll do it all, man. We'll entertain. A wood dough bowl. Ooh.
I mean, I have little ones.
Yeah, I think those are out in the
no,
cart.
There's some in there. The little white ones. Oh, there's some on the bottom shelf over there.
Painted one. I'll go get one.
A letter holder, okay.
A letter holder? Oh, we got those too.
All right, so this is 100-pack of scrap papers. This is the kind of thing I used for the books. I also make little signs out of scrap wood with these. I also make bookmarks or little wooden tags that I have, my candlesticks and stuff like that. So there are 100 sheets in here. Hi, Sarah. Good to know. I'm going to follow you back. So these are really nice booklets. You've seen the quality of the paper as I've used them on products. And Blooming Lilac takes it. Now I got to do Sue's job too.
Stop and start looking at everything when I'm looking at the shelves.
Yeah, I figured that was happening.
Like, ooh, what do we got?
So these are the kind of dough bowls that we have. These are 9 inches by 6 inches by about 2.5 inches tall. I can run these starting at 6.
And then when you said letter thingamahoopas, is that a letter thingamahoopa that you're kind of interested in? I know it's kind of got some paint on it, but never got finished. That was probably my fault. What would the starting bid be on that no bowl?
I said I'd start it at 6. No, I don't remember the length that I just said. 9 by 6.
There you go. It's a cute little thing. It's good for your little biscuits.
That's not mine.
This one's got air holes in there.
These are all handmade. I didn't make them, but they're all handmade.
Yeah. Tabletop letter holder for an entry table. Aha.
We do actually have one of those.
I'm trying to think where it is. It'll come to me. We've got stuff everywhere. Well, come on down.
Oh, yay. I'm glad you like your elephant. I put up another Salvation Army video today. So that one's going.
I was out that way this afternoon and I was like, oh, I really want to stop.
But we've been going on 50% off days.
I know, but I really want to stop. But I did find another Hope's Closet out where I was at today. So those are always worthwhile. I need to follow them on Facebook. Cupcakes! Yay! Gigi's bringing cupcakes. And Johnny gets it.
I love cupcakes.
How do we get her the free tickets? We need to get her some free tickets. Get her in the blaze. She's got cupcakes. Let her in.
We do have 2 free tickets to run on our Facebook page. So we will have to do that.
Where am I going, everybody? Make sure I know who's where.
Remind me to get AAA batteries, please.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to do one of these boxes. This box has not been painted. As you see, it works as a nice little shadow box or as a regular
Was
box.
that the big cement bird?
What? I don't know what you're
She
talking
says
about.
she says she got her bird today, and I was just wondering if it was the big cement bird. Let's see here. Ooh, ladybug consignment. I don't know. Oh yeah, we've been by that because that's right next to Weather Real. Ladybug consignment.
We've never been in it though.
Yeah, I think we've been in there once.
I don't. Oh, maybe once.
That was a long time
A
ago.
long time ago.
Oh yes, it was a terracotta bird. Okay.
Yay! It's a beautiful bird, isn't it? So we're doing this wooden box. So will you take this over so I can get the next one
All
ready?
right, we're gonna be celebrating Gigi next weekend. Yes. Happy birthday. Is this a John special?
It is not. It is pre-John doing anything for us.
We had somebody else that worked for the company that made boxes for us. Surely gets us one. But they fit our milk paints really nice in there so we could have them all lined up without them scattering about. And then we could paint the boxes so that they would match the color of the paint inside. Which, very clever marketing.
Except for nobody ever got around to painting them.
What is a champagne coup?
What?
Champagne coup?
Do you have any cubes in your... I don't think I know what you mean.
All right, gonna have to specify because I'm done.
Okay, we're going to look at what's in here, but I found a couple tubes that had not somehow made it into my sorting system. So these are open, and I have no idea what's inside of them. So, but it used to be that when I'd open one, I would just roll whatever I didn't use back into the tube. And then later I started sorting them into 12 by 12 little file folders based on what they were in my scraps. So anyway, I found a couple tubes that had not been sorted. So we'll open it so you guys can find out. But just so you know, that's what's happening. Let me get this up and pinned. And Sue, you can go ahead and start.
Champagne cups?
Champagne cups.
Champagne.
Like a champagne goblet? Like, yeah, we have those. For sure we have those.
You want them in glass? Do you want them in...
Oh, unless we actually donated them all. Because I know I donated at least 2 boxes.
I know. Let's not get started. This has 2 partial rolls of the flower. That's one big flower. 2 flowers on that one.
All right. So this is what you've got.
There you go. That's what it is. That's all that I got in this little tube right here.
And I tell you what, to make this easier, I think I have something down here. Maybe we'll just combine it.
Uh-oh, she's starting to add to the stash.
I have some zebra. I'll just add that instead of putting it back in there if it'll fit in there.
There you go. You're getting a little slice of zebra. That's zebra. Oh, yeah, that zebra is a transfer, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll be. All right, Shirley gets this. Yes.
We don't have an Orange Park store, so we do local pickup at Great American. But there's no way to specify. Not tall, but round.
Trying to think of that little.
I think so. Give me a minute.
We have everything.
I mean, literally we do, but. So this is the Anthurium one. I expect this one to be actually full.
Oh, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Feels full. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one feels full. Oh yeah, this one has never even been unsealed. It's got the original tape on there. So that's just a brand new of the Anthurium. It's got all pages in there. Nothing's been cut away. It is a full package right there.
And that is for sure the last one because I don't think they sell that one anymore. No worries. I'm going to go see if I have them real quick.
Oh no! We went shopping to that thrift store over there next to the Ollie's. That was a pretty good thrift store. What is that? Is that the Super Thrift or no? The Teen Challenge Thrift. That one's pretty good.
I know this isn't really what she's looking for, but I have these two etched ones. They're vintage. I only have two, but they are the glowing ones from Sunday's auction. So these do glow.
One, 2, and 3 sheets on that one. All right.
Gang Girls. Nice. Thank you.
Gets
And we have 2 of these, which I know isn't exactly what you're looking for, but they are vintage and they do glow. Let me get the next auction started and I will go to the other room. So this is going to be vintage sheet music. These are all about 6x6.
Now, if you've ever been out to the Linen and Rust out there in Orange Park, we started that one.
Yep, we
many years ago and sold that one to Will and Dee Dee. That one, we had it as the big full side-by-side stores on there. That was kind of fun because that was more of a open floor consignment.
Mm-hmm. How many sheets are in here? I don't know. I think it looks like about 20 sheets.
But go in there and say hi to Will.
I think there's probably about 20 sheets in here. You want to show those off, Sue?
So if you're nice, he might give you a soda or some candy. He's good that way. All right, let's see what we got. We got 4 keys and music notes. This is very musically inclined, which I actually like. That's a really good papers to have. I've been trying to find old music sheets to use for the drawers and stuff when we redo them. So I think they look nice inside the drawers. So there you go, there you go. So it just looks like an odd assortment of music sheets. Did she start running this one? You didn't.
I mean, you could just hit start up there, but
Where?
Oh, I guess I can't. Sorry, guys.
So anyway, an assortment of music sheet styled papers.
Sarah, I have 4 of these.
These are very, very beautiful. That thin crystal. Ting it, man. Ting it. Woo! Listen to that. Beautiful. I love a glass that sings.
I think that one glows too.
It does. Here. And boom, gets it.
You guys can see. You see the green? It's hard in the daylight. But can you guys see the green? So this would be an example of the manganese glass. But I do have 4 of these, Sarah. These are more the style you're talking about.
Okay. What we got next?
I think there's 20 sheets in this. 16 pieces. 16 pieces of that. Let me get a picture.
All right. So it's got a side-by-side, so it's kind of in a book style. So you can cut them in half or leave them as a book style. And this is the one that's got the pretty colorful eggs and bunnies in there. So this is the springy set. Get my flippity flapping fingers out of the way. When I start saying flippity flapping, you know we've been babysitting. I like that tree. You use that one on the book cover, huh? Egg tree. So a nice variety of papers. These are a heavier paper, so they're a little heavier than just regular.
They are. And these are ones I used in some of those books last week.
So they will glue down nicely if you want to do something like that.
run a couple of laces.
It has quite a little variety in there. You will not get tired of them. Trinkets gets this one.
Be a kind human. Thank you for coming in, and we love your name.
That's all we can ask, man. Be kind. Be kind or I'll kick your butt. All right. She's weighing something. What's it gonna be?
Okay, so this is going to be 30 inches of lace. I'm going to open it up to show you. So this is round. It looks like, I didn't do this. I bought these from somebody, but this looks like that they undid a collar on an old dress. So this is round. What I mean by round is it was the collar and they never opened it up. So there's a seam at the very end. So you could unseam it to be straight.
Oh, that's crazy.
But they never did that.
So it's like at the bottom of your bloomers or something.
I think it looks like a collar, to be honest.
It looks awfully huge to be a collar.
I mean, yeah, but it depends. If it was like on a bib or something.
It looks like it would be at the bottom of a skirt.
Oh, it could be at the bottom of a skirt.
Underskirt.
30 inches just doesn't. Ideas for decor. You mean on how to use something like this? I mean, you could. There's all kinds of things. They would be pretty on, doing pillows. These would be really pretty on. I've seen the new. What are they called? What are they calling them now? Where you take rolls of fabric and vintage things and you basically attach them and.
I have no
a lot
idea.
of handiwork, but if you go on Pinterest and like look scraps for uses for scrap materials, they're really lovely. And honestly, I think it's pretty just exactly the way it is. Just take the tag off or whatever, or make a different tag. And I have them on a spindle so that they can just sit out, that they're pretty just like sitting in a bowl.
Slow stitching.
Slow stitching, yes, that's exactly what it's called.
Slow stitching.
So I think this would be really pretty for slow stitching. I love how y'all always know what something is.
Stitching?
You have to look it up on Pinterest.
I'm gonna have to.
It's really gorgeous.
You keep coming up with these things. I don't know what they are.
And we just got approved to sell on knickknacks.
Ooh, we're gonna try another auction place.
So if we do. Thank you.
I love it. I'm having a great time.
Yeah, we are having a great time.
My pink tiara. I love that name.
Knickknack. N-I-K. I think it's Crazy Lamp Lady's site. It's basically her.
It's her portion of
her
that
whatnot.
site.
Yeah, it's called district.net. But if you look up Knickknack or Knickknack by Crazy Lamp Lady, you'll find it. She does a lot there. We just got approved to sell on there. It's not very big yet, so it's kind of
it's only new.
It's
been out for maybe 6 months.
It's pretty new. And I think in the beginning, if we saw anything there, we will mostly do probably buy it nows. But that might be another place that we do live shows. We'll let you know if we're going to do that, though.
We'll figure it all out. We're everywhere. I'll tell you, this is a lot easier than doing craft fairs.
Yes.
It's less hard on my back. But
until you have packing day.
Although I do love the craft fairs because I love meeting everybody. I love seeing everybody come into the booths.
Here, you want to show them this?
Ooh, it's another one of stuff. Am I allowed to undo this thing?
You are.
Well, Lord. Got a lock on it.
It's just a safety pin.
I think so, but all right, here.
It's just a safety pin. So this is another round one. This is 68 inches. So it's basically 34 inches long doubled, right? I like this because it's like a little flag.
Or like a little, what do you call those things? A little
a
banner?
Pennant.
A little pennant.
And again, it's on a spindle. So this is going to be a circle. So this probably was at the bottom of a skirt.
It's Bree.
Hey, Bree.
When do we ever get breaks? I sleep.
What was a break?
What? When do we ever get breaks?
I know, and I said, what was a break?
You fell asleep on the couch the other night. Does that count?
That's true. I did. Probably working and stuff.
Getting your husband all mad at you.
Knick-knack applied, but she's still waiting. That's funny.
Knick-knack for knick-knacks.
It took a really long time.
It really did. But then again, it's, just a few people running it. So
yeah, I mean, I think Crazy Lamp Lady actually has to approve them all. So the fact that she gets any of that done is just astounding. And Javamo takes this. I'm going to get this all sorted back up here.
Because I don't want to touch that pin. The pin is crazy on this thing. I don't know why.
Oh, I can imagine Brimfield is crazy.
I want to go there.
Someday we'll go.
That's definitely on the list of places to go.
This was easier.
Yeah, well.
Okay, there we go. And we'll do one more lace, and then we will move on. This is an odd lace. So getting it
odd lace?
It is. You'll understand when you see. I don't have a length. I did include a little piece of my lavendery flower here.
Where am I putting this?
So I'm going to let you watch me unspool it here. So we're just going to take out the little piece of lavender.
Wait a minute. You don't know Brimfield? Holy cow. That's what, in Connecticut?
Okay, so I took out my little piece of flower. I'm going to untie it. Because I used it, I tied it up instead of, oh, I forgot I also pinned it. Forgot about the pinning part. That would make it easier to untie probably. So part of it is free.
Although I did enjoy ours at, what is it, Renninger's?
Renninger's, yeah.
I loved it. Well, if it's that close to you, you gotta go, Coast Cottage.
So this looks like,
on my behalf, you gotta go.
I'm going to tell you what it looks like to me. It looks like this one around the neck of a dress, or like an apron.
The heck?
And then there's,
it's like suspenders. What?
No, it's like just a piece of lace work. And then this was here, and or maybe this went around and this was up like an apron, and then this was tied around the neck.
Your apron neck, or that wouldn't be your waist. That couldn't be your waist. You have to have that around your waist.
So anyway, that's what it is, isn't it?
They are not my undies.
Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Anyway, let me get that back on.
Yeah, some crazy looking undies though.
It's a very large G-string. I just don't think it is.
You just never know these days what you're gonna find.
So let me get this. Well, I'll get this back on the.
If she's gonna do it,
I'll get it back on the spindle.
I ain't doing it. All right. So who wants a weirdo lace?
Yeah, I agree that it looks like it might have come off a wedding dress.
That would be a fun one. We should have a big meetup at one of these swap meet things.
That would be fun.
Antique swap meet. Everybody show up at once. Whoop whoop! My pink tiara wants that one. I will make sure she puts that one back on its spool for you. A wedding dress. That could be a wedding dress.
I mean, not the whole dress.
I can't even think about tearing up a wedding dress. That just seems sacrilegious.
I mean, no.
Kinda.
I mean, it depends on the condition it was in and all of that.
I suppose. Doesn't seem like.
And it's just like anything else. It's where are you gonna find the money out of that piece? So this is. I do a lot of the like Bible pages and stuff. I was looking to see if I had any here.
So those are.
So these are like the Bible pages that I have in the Buy It Now, where I use lace, not vintage lace, and then I add these dried
string lace either.
And then I add these dried flowers, and so this is a whole bag of the dried flowers that I use.
All right, y'all convinced me. Better to use it than just sit there and let it rot away. Which reminds me, I need to go through all of my boxes of crap.
Okay, Sue, you're managing.
I am managing a Oh, these are like dried.
Yes.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Probably pay attention. Ooh, pearls. Lacy pearls. There we go, there we go. Knick-Knack's gonna get this one. And Knick-Knack's got this one.
Wait, where do we get a lot of lace pearls from?
Wedding dresses.
Oh, yeah, that could be true. All right, we've got a big stack of
Is it felt?
felt.
That's like a patterned felt. What the heck?
Some of it is just that.
All right, so we got big sheets of felt. See? It goes from one attic to the other. Oh, definitely send a picture of the cow transfer.
Okay, so Sue grabbed a grab bag this weekend and it had all of this felt in it.
I grabbed a grab bag this
You
weekend?
did?
Oh, good for me. Good, look at me go.
Oh, you know what else goes with those? I almost forgot. You also get 2 pair of googly eyes.
Because googly eyes.
Not pairs,
for
2
everything.
packages. 2 packages of googly eyes.
Are they the pre-sticky ones? No. You know how hard it is to find googly eyes with stick on the back? All right, so we've got this nice golden color.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank
We've
you.
got this lovely bright yellow color, followed by this purple, because it always looks so good with yellow. We've got, ooh, a really soft, funny, thick black right there. That one is different. Ooh, the white's the same way. Big, thick, softy. I got some brown, but the brown's got this wonderful tooling look to it. Oh, my pink tiara says yes. Well, then we'll get that to you, along with some googly eyes. The googly eyes are the best part. Although there is some really neat felt in here. All right, we'll wrap that up. Googly eyes in the center. All right, what you got next for us? I don't even remember picking up anything with us.
Yep, you picked these out. I was like, oh, that was a good find.
Good for me. I am on the ball.
So the other thing she found was this stack of fabrics.
I remember getting fabrics.
This was the same bag.
I'll be darned.
So we'll show you some of them. There's some really pretty ones in here.
I always think of the quilters and stuff. So this must be like quilter remnants.
I don't think it's like a fat quarter, but
no, but it is like quilter remnants. So it's little bits of this and
yeah.
that.
So all kinds of remnants in here. There's some really pretty ones, so. Sue likes to put googly eyes everywhere on the cruise ship.
Yes, but I forget to I gotta get the sticky ones. I got the non-sticky ones.
And these are great for doing the fabric bows, the little messy bows.
Oh yeah.
This will make a ton of messy bows.
Little messy bows.
And I like to have different colors to do my messy bows. And Misty got those.
Misty's got that one.
I forgot I got stuff over here. Oh, I'll put something else up over since I'm still up.
All right. Look at that. Look at that. I pay attention when I go to the thrift store.
Well, there, but not here.
Well, somewhere I'm paying attention, and at the thrift store is a good place. Can't pass up a good buy. All right. Ooh, I found these buckets too.
I'm not going to take that off. It's too sticky.
I found a whole bunch of little tiny metal buckets.
We'll start with this box.
Okay. So this is a handmade cedar box. And somebody did a little carving on the front, and then they stuck this picture of, well, that. I'm not a fan of that. But you can see on here it's the property of Dan Cross. So you're getting the property of Ann Cross right there. And that was a Beaver Harbor. So if you know where Beaver Harbor is, you tell Ann Cross you got her box. And there's the inside. Look at that. Can you see yourself?
Hey, Linda, I'm sorry that you can't see what we're auctioning. I did put a link in the description. So if you want to click over to that link and come and join us on Whatnot, that might be easier. Sue thought she would set up the camera.
I've tried to show our setup.
Yeah, Sue wanted to kind of show behind the scenes of how we're doing everything, because there's always a lot of questions on how we do our shows.
So you can see how messy we are.
You can kind of see the part I do, the part she does.
So it's our way of doing a tutorial while doing a live.
I'm not sure how you would remove that necessarily. A heat gun may work. Honestly, I'd probably paint the box.
I'd sand the crud out of it.
Put a sander would work. Put another transfer or
and then it's got
decoupage
like a
over it.
Paint on it that went down the side, so that needs to be sanded anyway. So you might as well just take that right off. Pampers gets it. Sorry about that.
These are going to be great for the 4th of July coming up.
There we go. I just think they're cool. I always been a fan of those. All right, everything's scoot down. Get down my table. Oh. See, now when you don't see me on that camera, it's because I'm working. Wish I had the little candle buckets to put in there. I've been seeing a couple floating around. Candle buckets would be nice.
Right there.
Are the candle buckets there?
There's glass ones.
Will they fit in there?
Maybe.
Let's go see. I'm gonna find my way out of here.
Hang on, we're waiting on Sue for a second.
We're gonna see if we can modify it. Not those.
No. Javamo is working and spooning.
Although they kind of look nice with those in there.
All right, so we'll include those.
I don't know if I want to now. I like these.
All right, so we're going to include the little glass candle.
You're going to have to glue them in place if you don't want them going anywhere.
Yeah, and they could go the other way too if you wanted to take the plastic off and put a little bow.
But there you go. That's not a terrible idea. Look at that. I could be a crafter yet. Working and spooning. See, everybody's working and spooning.
Yeah, you could totally make this, but will you? I used to have a sign that used to say that in my booth when I used to have everything handmade in my booth was, we know you can make it, but will you?
It's true. Let's be honest with ourselves. I know I won't, but I always have ideas too.
I am working on one. If I ever get time to edit, I do have one I'm working on. Actually, I have two I'm working on because I did a lot of painting yesterday. Want to see a couple things I painted yesterday for the upcoming video?
We could.
Okay.
We could. Amber's gets this one. I've slowly been working on a project that I've been recording, so you can edit that for me as well.
So I've tried to sell you guys this watering can twice, and y'all have passed. So I decided, since y'all passed, I was going to paint it up for market.
Look at that.
So y'all said no. This one was orange to begin with. Y'all said no. So it was this color. And so I painted it up and threw some flowers in there. And y'all could have picked it up for $3. But no.
Steel, man.
You watched me paint this one? Yep.
Oh, my buckets are a mess. Johnny's going to yell at me.
And I've been polishing a lot of silver, but I decided that this one needed to be painted. And I have a little wood round for the top of it, but I don't see those here right now. So they must be off. Oh, do you have it? No, that's not it.
I don't know.
They're the acacia wood. So this one, it just needed more help than I could give it polishing. And similarly, these have a wood round also.
I love the look of that.
A wood round for the top also.
Gorgeous.
But so this will have a top for it. But I have a bunch of these that
Oh, you need to try.
be
You
doing
need to
that.
try the milk paint. Just do it, man. Do it.
So this is actually Apothecary in DIY with tarnished pearl as the white at the bottom. And these will have little
Go find yourself a small side table and clean it up and
Anyway.
milk paint the heck out of it.
Anyway, so those are some of the things. And I did video all of it so that
The flowers. What flowers? The flowers?
What?
The flowers?
The flowers? What flowers?
Yes, I don't know.
Am I running what? Oh, am I running the milk pan? I mean, I can. I tagged it for market. But the picture and the florals, would you like me to? I'm going to do a higher start price because, like, I got it all pretty for market.
I do like that little kid.
But remember, I did try to sell this to you cheap.
It was a rusty color
Twice.
thing.
Twice I tried to sell this to you.
Didn't look that pretty before.
And I told you guys when you didn't buy it the last time, I was going to paint it. And y'all were going to be all so sad that you didn't get it.
Now they want it. Because you painted it. That's pretty.
It even already had the foam in it. So all I literally had to do was put flowers in it.
See, that's just a happy little jug now. There you are. One happy little jug.
I have 18 on it for market. I know I've got it at 15, which is more than you maybe want to spend. But I already have it priced for market. So if y'all don't buy it, it's okay. But if you want it, I'm willing to let it go.
I think we've loaded everybody up on so many crafts, they couldn't handle one more. But since you did it, now they want it. It's going. It's going. Oh, it's gone. Shirley gets it.
You go, Shirley. Thank you.
Right. Well, that's one less thing I have to pack for market.
Thank you, Jen.
All right. So when we was out thrifting the other day, I found these little cans out there, and I know everybody likes these little cans. Am I wrong?
These are always pretty with a little label on them, a stencil on the front, and then, filled with some pretty flowers. This is going to be times 4. You're going to get...
You can paint them up.
You're going to get 4 of them.
So just a little tiny galvanized can. I figure, if they're going to throw them on the shelves over at the Salvation Army, I need to get them.
Diamond D Market is the biggest market here in Jacksonville. And it is at the Diamond D Ranch.
So,
it's basically a vintage market, and we will be there not
week?
this weekend, but the following weekend. We actually have a 12 by 40 booth.
It's a big booth, and it's underneath in the barn.
Yeah, we are in Pavilion A if you're local.
And if you feel like coming out to Florida, that's going to be a good weekend. It's going to be a fun weekend.
It took us at least 3 years to get under the pavilion.
Flipper gets this one.
Nice. It took us at least 3 years to get under the pavilion.
Welcome to us, Flipper's girl.
And we are grateful for the pavilion.
Oh, Lord, yes.
I've heard there's going to be over 100 vendors this year.
Yeah, they're expecting it to be a good, busy crowd this year. I'll tell you what, boy. It's a family event. It's not just a shopper's event. Bring the kids.
That is for sure true.
Bring the husband. He'll have a good time, too. Bring everybody. Bring your friends. Bring your neighbors.
They have legit pony rides. And none of these extra things cost money. Like, you have to pay for food. But, like, the pony rides are free. You can do there's a wagon ride out to go pet the buffalo.
Well, you don't get to pet the buffalo. I don't think you can pet the buffalo.
Yeah, you can. I remember petting the buffalo.
You pet a buffalo?
I pet a buffalo
Oh wow! I know I'm jealous.
because you can get off the truck and go pet them.
You get to see the buffalo. They have deer herds out there. They have goats aplenty. They've got this crazy miniature horse. She goes on for a walk every now and then. She's a cutie.
Sometimes randomly, and you might have seen this in our videos, we'll be setting up for market and there'll be a goat suddenly in our booth.
So all of a sudden, the goat's coming by. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, the goat got out.
I just love it. Best people, too.
And we will do a fair amount of streaming live from there before and after market, not during market, because we're not allowed to do that during market because it messes up the
Wi-Fi?
The Wi-Fi.
Oh, yeah, the Wi-Fi out there blows. There's no cell service. And the Wi-Fi is supposed to be better this year, but it's just too many people for it to cover it well. But they also have the best, I always say this, the best kettle corn.
You do. I don't like kettle corn, but...
And a bubble waffle, if you haven't had a bubble waffle.
Yeah, last year she never had a bubble. Like I always get she always goes and waits in line to get me a bubble waffle because she wants me to run the booth while she goes and gets food, which is fine for me because I'd rather run the booth than go stand in line for food. And so she always brings back, like almost every day, a bubble waffle for me. And she'd never tried one until last fall.
I throw the ice cream in this ice cream sundae in this waffle. That's fabulous. So I will be getting my own this year.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of furniture this year too. Because we don't have much of anything else.
We're gonna be furniture and glassware.
Yeah.
So
we're definitely gonna be setting the tables because we kind of have to.
It's a waffle, but it looks like bubbles. It's just it's.
You ever seen those stress pops? Like it goes back and forth. It looks like that.
It's got bubbles. It's both side bubble, double-sided bubble waffle.
Normally a waffle has holes. Instead of holes, so the holes that go down,
bubbles.
They pop up. So I'll tell you what, I'll make sure I get some video of me eating a bubble waffle when we do our YouTube videos.
Look,
so
we're always talking about food. I need food.
I'm sorry.
But I am looking forward now to the bubble waffle. So I'm getting one of those.
I did recently see, if I come across a bubble waffle maker, when I'm thrifting, I definitely will be
snatching one
up. But anyway, we're doing Beautiful Dream here, which is decoupage paper. It is 19 by 30 in total size, and there are 2 pieces. So each piece is half of the 19.
It's beautiful. It's great big bunch of flowers.
But really pretty. And of course, I love it because it's got the lace and the words.
It's bubble wrap you can eat. It's so good.
Bubble wrap you can eat. I mean, that's one way. Knick Knack takes it. Awesome.
Knick Knack, goodbye. Woo, where'd that go? It's rolling away. It's rolling itself up. I like that. It's trying to put itself back in its own container.
Okay, I did another little floral grab bag. And this one, I try to be a little themed-ish.
Oh, look at you getting all sneaky with it. What's the theme?
So, hang on, let me get it in here real quick. And that's going to be that. All right, so my theme is kind of metallic and white. So I've got a couple of things of cotton in there. I have some metallic pine cones that are on stems, so they can be used to plant. I've got some pip berries, and I've got some metallic painted feathers. These were all in my stash, so I thought I would see if y'all wanted some.
Doggone things. I hate it.
I have stash to share. These are fun for making the little baskets too. These are the little fillers that I use when I do my vignettes. I just always rummage through my baskets of greenery.
I am absolutely disorganized today. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, you didn't get here till very long before Jen's cottage takes it.
Woo! That's a fun one, Jen.
I have 3 more little buckets.
All right. Little metal buckets. You know you're creative.
With Easter coming, these are great.
Full of candy. I like that idea.
So 3 more little metal baskets.
All right. Who wants to redo some buckets?
These are apparently from Hobby Lobby. We thrifted them. There's the price tag from our thrift.
Ooh, Reese's Easter eggs. Yummy, yummy.
I like the malted milk balls.
Yeah.
And I like stale peeps, especially stale yellow peeps.
You're very peep picky.
I am.
That's why there's peeps hanging around until like July. Then it'll be like, okay, they're ready.
They're not really good until they're a little stale.
Flipper's girl gets this one too.
Oh yeah, Robin.
She's got plans for buckets.
Robin's eggs.
She's like, oh yeah, I can use those. All right, are you crafting for a market? That's what I need to know, Flippers, because I am a curious person.
So I bought this stencil for me to do on our front porch about 6 houses ago. Brick. And
Dr. Pepper peeps?
I've never had one of those.
They make such a thing as a Dr. Pepper peep? That's just fun to say.
I've never heard that.
Freeze-dried Skittles. We did try the freeze-dried Skittles at one of the market.
And they're okay.
Local gallery, good deal. See?
They were okay. But we didn't even finish the whole package.
That was just all sugar to me because I got I got her the Skittles, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I got for myself the banana taffy because I love banana taffy, and it was just way too sugary.
And I really love sweet stuff, and I just was like, like I live on sugar. So this has the brick stencil and the stone stencil.
That thing's been in the garage forever.
It has been. I'm telling you, I got it for like 6 houses ago.
The year I met you, so that thing's 20-some years old.
You like peeps on your s'mores?
Well,
that would be
way
good.
To do it.
Okay.
Squish that little peep in between those little graham crackers.
I don't think I've ever had a Ferrero Rocher.
Oh, those are good.
I put that one aside. They said no. They said no.
They said no, thank you. Sue just aged it. That's why. I do like the Ferrero Rocher. Those are really good. They're crunchy. They got like a, I don't know, I wouldn't say like Rice Crisps in the middle of them.
Are they hazelnut? Is that why? Because I don't really like hazelnut that much. If they're hazelnut, that's probably why I haven't.
Hazelnut chocolate. I love thinking about food and candy and eating and where I'm eating.
Okay, so this is going to be Celeste deco paper. So there's what the pattern looks like. Here's Sue.
Alrighty. So we got the 2 pages in here. Let me see if I can hold them up together. Up. Come on. Kind of give you a little bit of an idea how it looks. Come on. There we go. Well, it flops. Ta-da-ish.
I don't think my husband's on here, so I'm going to tell you what he did this week.
Oh.
Although him being on here wouldn't stop me from telling you.
It's probably true.
So Sue sent me a text message yesterday morning.
It was 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
When I went home for lunch.
So yeah, she went home for lunch and she brought me back a peanut butter and jelly sandwich because I was here working, getting stuff clean. I think I was cleaning silver and copper. And all
Raveled got this one. By the way, I was paying attention.
And she texted me from the pantry, which is it's not near the kitchen. It should be, but it's not. So she texted me a picture from the pantry of a box of apple fritters. And she says,
From the Publix bakery.
WTH, John's hiding apple fritters from us.
That was the first day they came in.
No, that was the day they came in. So there was a box of 4 and he'd already eaten one. So they must have come either that morning or the night before.
I think he got them at the grocery store that afternoon.
So then I come home and we have dinner. And mind you, I didn't get home until like 9 o'clock at night. But he was at karate. And he left for karate at like 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And
so he's got home about 8 or 9.
And then he ate dinner and then went to lay down. He ate dinner and went to lay down and was watching TV in the bedroom. And Sue says, "Oh, apple fritters. I'm going to go get one. Do you want one?" And I said, "Sure." So I went in the bedroom and I used the restroom and I went to give him a kiss and I said, "You are accused of hiding pastries." To which he says, "Of hiding pastries or eating them all?"
Oh.
And I said, "Did you eat all the apple fritters?" And he's like, "I might have." And I was like, "Oh man, now I have to go out and tell Sue there are no apple fritters."
I was searching everywhere. I was going through every cupboard in the kitchen. I was going through everything on the shelves. I was checking refrigerators.
So not only did he hide the apple fritters from us, he ate all 4 in one day.
So no dessert for us.
I'm just saying.
I love a good fresh donut shop, though.
Okay, so this is going to be Esme. What?
Nothing. We're talking food, more donuts. Donut shops. All I know is I was looking and I heard something coming from the bedroom of, "But Melissa, you don't even like apple fritters." So why would you buy something Melissa doesn't even like? Oh, he ate them all. Well, okay. You should just keep those things on this side of the bed and you guys can have the ants in your room or whatever is going to happen.
And I can't tell you how often I come home. Like, he'll borrow the truck. And when he borrows the truck, inevitably there are Snickers wrappers in it.
Well, there's always Snickers wrappers in there.
And I'll be cleaning the bedroom or something, and I'll find all kinds of candy bar wrappers on the floor or Pop-Tart wrappers on the floor under the bed. I'm telling you, the man hoards food.
And he ate most of the Girl Scout cookies. I was happy I even got some.
Okay. Esme.
Right. Esme!
It's my husband.
That's it. I'm gonna start hiding things from him now. Mine. I try and share and be nice.
My son lives in his own house with his wife. He can do whatever he wants.
All right, so I don't have those lined up right, but there you go. Is that his way of getting us back for making brownies and then going out of town? Because we saved him some brownies.
But he made the brownies and we saved some for when he came back. He left us with a whole tray of brownies and we saved some for him.
And they were good.
Right? We should get his favorite and leave the empty packages on the counter.
You're darn right. I like the way you think.
She's not wrong about that.
I mean, I've gotten in trouble because I buy desserts that he doesn't like. Well, I'm not going to eat that. He ends up eating it anyway. I was like, well, now that I know, I won't buy them anymore. They do go too fast. Girl Scout cookies are the best. I'm just going to get one of those big bags of Snickers snacks and just leave the empty bag out and then hide the little Snickers, snack-sized Snickers somewhere where I can get to them. Unless you want some, then I'll share.
I'm not sure where these came from. They could have come from that house we dug out, though they don't look that dirty. So these are all silver-plated silverware. They are not silver. I've already checked that. They are not sterling. But I thought they might be good for jewelry.
Either jewelry
or like a wind chime.
Yeah.
They say community on the back. They are pretty, but this is...
People do them back to back. They sound better that way.
So we've got a box here, a whole big box of silver-plated silverware. Leave a trail of Snickers wrappers. You know what? Maybe I'll just leave them in the bed, like shoved under the blankets.
Maybe under his pillow.
Under his pillow. When he gets in town, I'll just leave like Snickers wrappers under his pillow.
I think that's fair. All right, what do you got in there? All that silverware stuff.
They are at about half the volume they used to be.
That's probably true because they're cheating us every which way on foods these days.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought you meant us. I was thinking that we weren't loud.
No, we're fine.
You meant the size. Stuff them in a sock drawer.
Too excitable right now.
So they are pretty. I'm sure they're good for all kinds of crafty things. I've seen some really nice rings and bracelets and stuff made out of these. And I know to show you, just in case this comes in handy. Where to put it?
That's very nice. What are we looking for?
A white metal box.
A white metal box. And my pink chair.
I'd say like a cookie box, but oh, there it is. Boy, did I have fun making this one for you guys.
Is there stuff in the box?
There is. So I said I was working on the craft room, finding things for you. And the first thing I did was I grabbed this big tin that I had sitting around. And I thought, you know, I should just fill this tin with odds and ends that I have in my craft room. So that's what I did. So we'll go through it real quick. So you've got the tin itself, which is a very nice tin. It doesn't even have to paint it or anything. It's got that nice farmhousey look.
Oh,
it's full, but it's full of fun stuff. So I had an extra little box of Christmas hooks. So threw those in. I had some stamps, but they seem to be missing the letter B.
What?
So as long as you don't need the letter B, you're good.
The B ran off.
The B ran off. I have a bunch of little paper butterflies for cards and journaling and things like that. There's tons of them in here. I have some Halloween eyeballs and spiders.
Oh, no, I think the B's in there. It's just under the A.
Okay.
Is that a B? Oh, no, that's a little lowercase e.
See, and there's some little spiders and stuff in here.
No, anyway.
You've got some fabric to do bows. Lots of fabric to do bows.
I'm not even sure if you can mail that.
I can because it doesn't have anything in it.
Ah.
So this is a torch. It's a butane torch, but you have to attach a butane canister to it. So it is empty. But if you want to do resin or anything like that, you will need a butane torch.
It is good for resin. It's also good for creme brulee.
It is good for creme brulee also. What were we just talking about that I said that you might want to heat up? Literally, what did we last sell?
That was the spoons.
Oh, the spoons.
That would melt spoons.
If you wanted to melt spoons down, turn them into bracelets or jewelry, you could use a butane torch to heat them up.
Wear safety gloves.
Got some little random bits for baskets.
Like nutty looking things.
We've got some gingerbread cutouts.
That's a lot of them.
We have some little pieces that used to be like done up to put on a wreath. To put on a wreath, but didn't. We've got some extra tulle and all kinds of extra little goodies in there.
All right, there's a canister of stuff.
You need it for resin. Not if you're doing like resin for molds, but if you're doing resin like
a resin pour,
or if you want to do like a resin ocean, you'll need it to pop all the bubbles.
Resin, when it's starting to set, it forms bubbles in all of its heat process. And you don't want the bubbles to linger. So you cook them out of there.
I was going to put a canister of butane in here, but I thought, I probably can't ship that. So I did not. But you can get butane inexpensively on Amazon. It's the torch that's actually costs a little bit of money. So,
All right, there's a box of odds and ends.
odds and ends.
Can't believe you're getting rid of the torch.
I have like 6 of them from when I used to do classes.
Oh, well, in that case, never mind.
So I have plenty of.
I didn't know you had more than one.
I have multiple torches.
All right.
So I thought getting rid of one, since we don't really do the classes, would be okay.
I just thought it was the one that we got out of like the first house we ever picked up.
Nope.
All right.
I got lots of them.
Well, there we are. There we are.
So lots of good stuff in here.
Who needs it? Who wants it? A box full of crafty goodness. All right there in a pretty little box. My pink tiara says, yes, please.
And just think of all the creme brulee you'll be able to make.
It's true.
You need that to melt your sugar.
So many wonderful uses for a small torch. I want to put that on there. Put it down there. All right, so we've got papers with bunnies and bunnies of papers.
So this is 10 sheets, but they're double per sheet.
So again, it's that book style. And we've got a bunny. And then you got your little note side. And then you got your pair of bunnies and the little note side. Let me guess. Bunnies? Ah, more bunnies and more notes. And we got more bunnies. I think there is a theme here. Bunnies. Hold on, I want to see all the bunnies. Bunnies! Oh, that's got a nice pretty note sheet. Happy little bunnies. So if you're a Peter Rabbit fan, this definitely reminds me of the Peter Rabbit books. Get your little bunnies all dressed up cute. And Unraveled says, yes, give me those. All right, we will. We will get you those. All right, what you got next?
I got a little pack of purpley ones.
Purpley ones. Ooh, those are pretty.
Not sure how many's in here because I don't have the pack. I'd already taken it out of the pack. I think I was going to do it last week, and then we got on the spoons thing and
whatever. All right, where did that one go? This one goes. Where does this one go?
I must say 2 sides per page, but that means that it's like the book, like it's this way. Their backs are still blank.
All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, so we've got pretty pinks, pretty purples, lovely lilacs. Look at the little mushrooms, little castles,
Hey.
little fairy people. Maybe she's not a fairy people. Maybe she's just regular people.
Don't know.
Pretty flowers, little bird cages. It's just got a very nice, delicate look to it. Ooh, that's got a whole lot of little space to be writing on that page. Your little cottage. And Unravel gets this one. Let's start with paper collection. I hear all kinds of things rapping. All right, what was that stuff called again? I know it every other time.
I know.
Today, I don't know it. It's not a tool.
It's not a tool. It's a something.
Chiffon.
Chiffon.
Thank you, Misty. See, somebody out there.
Oh, I
has
can
a-
get what does a shh.
There they are, all nice and neatly round up for you. I don't know what the length on these is. Any
I
idea?
don't know, but it is pretty long because they're very sheer and it rolls all the way to the end. And I've done a lot of projects off a single roll, which is
So
actually,
stretchy.
I wasn't planning on selling any of these. I was planning on keeping them all, but I bought several sets of them because I wanted them all for the spring. And they're going so far that I don't need to hoard them all.
Which is very unlike you.
It's very
Sure,
unlike
you
me.
don't want to hoard them all?
I mean, I still have a lot.
You could put a bit in.
I still have a lot.
There we go. There we go. Little rolls of chiffon. Well,
This is like because this is like the chiffon that I used on the watering can. So I mean, like it's this thin. So this is a really long pack.
I'll put those in this bag right here. Worked that well. Oh, that's pretty. What is that?
This is Mossy Rose Delight off of.
Do you have more chiffon?
I'll have to decide if I will do more. Somebody asked you.
Yeah.
Okay. I will take a moment. So you want to show this? So this is what it's going to be.
Gotta let go.
This is going to be an A1 paper. We still have a lot of bows around sheep's necks I got to do. So.
All right. So once again, that's what it is. That's what you can do. That's a good sized dresser for that too. And it is one sheet.
23.4 by 33.1.
Of that fiber material. That is super tough. And super durable. You can glue it up and it's a good chance you will not be able to get it to tear. So use scissors. Yeah, Melissa likes to keep the Buy It Now bins full of funny stuff.
I do. I try.
All right, this is it. This is a good size.
She's enjoying hitting me in the face.
All right, now we're going to start putting it away. And Unraveled gets this one. That was a good buy. That's a very pretty paper. I think you'll have fun with that.
All right, I will do this one. I am allowed to sell milk paint because it's powder, but I don't have any.
It's true.
Because we basically have sold out of our Miss Mustard seed, as far as I'm aware of. And unless we magically find some in a box, which could still happen.
There are some boxes on one of the trailers, I believe.
But we sell Fusion milk paint on our website, and we sell it in the store that we're in. So kind of like we're not really willing to take a discount on it because it's too hard to keep up with stock. So
that is true.
And I'm okay to take a loss on things that are discontinued that we're not carrying anymore, but I'm not willing to take a loss on things that we actively sell.
Yeah. Come on, get in there. You pull them out of the packages, and then I break my neck trying to get them back in the packages. Get back in there.
Okay, so I found 3 rolls of chiffon I'm willing to get rid of. I had to check what colors I still have in stock because, of course, I want to make sure I have at least one for myself. So I have these 3 colors in stock that I'm willing to part with. Obviously, we're all here to make money, not lose money. And it's great for us to be able to sell. Like, we discontinued selling JRV. So, selling their stencils, at cost or even below cost on some of them is okay because they at least get it
out of my shelves.
Right. They get off the shelves. But
come on, man. Oh, well, that makes sense.
Jen's Cottage takes them.
Well, I'll get to that next week. Good Lord. All right. Who was this last one? I'll find it. That was Unraveled. Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Unraveled got that one.
This one I unboxed last week, so I don't have the paper, so I'm not 100% sure that this is all from one set. This also could be left over from when I was making all of the paper stacks, which I was making sure I didn't have any duplicates. So I've been sorting them into piles, so it might be from that as well. So we're just going to go through what's actually in this stack.
More fun paper.
So we have mushroom with bunny and some mushrooms. And this is the cutest little fox. Look at his little foxy face.
The little foxes. All right, back to this way. Go. Oh, she's hanging onto the pillows for market. So those are going to market.
If they don't sell at market, I'll be happy to sell them on here. But we do actually have to have something in our booth.
After market, who knows what we'll have available. We're gonna put
after market, everything will start coming on here because we don't plan on keeping it for next spring. So, nope, I have that over there. I'm happy to show it, but it's going to go to market. Like I said, if it doesn't go to market, if it doesn't sell at market, then everything will come here to sell in one of our auctions. Oh,
what's that?
Sharon is asking if we can move that camera to see better.
Which one?
That one.
Oh, okay.
We will move the camera. You can come over to Whatnot. So the auctions are all on Whatnot. And that's where we're actually playing to the camera in front of us. The reason we had the other camera to the side is so that people could kind of see the operation behind the scenes.
Kind of see how it's done.
Right. We have a lot of people asking how they're done, but we will move the camera and Unraveled takes it. This one ready?
Oh, now you're going on a crazy, wild trip right now. Facebook's getting dizzy.
Getting dizzy with it. No.
Oh, my battery's going to die anyway.
Oh, so we're getting ready to go off on a...
Yep, this camera is blinking at me.
The link is in the description if you want to come over and hang out with us on Whatnot. I got to keep some of these to hopefully make some carrots, but I'll do a set of 4 spindles.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you haven't kept them all for yourself.
I don't have time to make all those, so I'm going to keep some though.
Look, you know I base paint.
White. I'm just going to say white. I always get hung up in the description part. Like, what do you want me to put there?
All right, where's our measure?
So these are from a baby changing table.
They are about 12.5 inches in length. And they are lovely wooden spindly spindles. You can cut them into halves. You can cut them into on the little balls. I mean, you can cut them anywhere. If you got a saw, you can cut them anywhere. They are nice to bake all kinds of fun things out of. You use them for everything. Are you getting rid of that whole bag?
The silk bag? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Did you not? Did we not buy it to sell?
Well, yeah. My pink tiara says, I will take those from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, this one has some vintage buttons and some modern buttons. This is going to be a button bag. So if you need buttons for some crafting, woo, look out.
All right, Sue found this bag at the thrift store. It is chock full of buttons. And it also has like these for the bigger buttons. Like, I mean, it's just full of
It's a button bag.
buttons. So many buttons.
So buttons on your underwear.
Shaped buttons. All kinds of buttons. I don't even know. Like these are buttons.
What are the ones that I was just looking at?
Those are Christmas buttons. Like it's a whole bag of buttons.
For crying out loud, they were on clearance for 25 cents. How long ago would that have happened? Lamode buttons. She used 2 of them. Ooh, look at these little pretty guys. Those are very nice. They're washable and dry cleanable. There are some little wooden buttons in there.
And there's even a smaller bag of buttons in the bag of buttons.
Says Civium buttons.
Buttons are yours.
Buttons, button. Who's got the button? It's a lot. That's a whole lot. Look at a button maker. Well, that's just fantastic. 2 button makers. Oh, I like the shells. Dude, you got a deal on these. Alrighty. Oh, looks like it's going to be a piggy. Piggy's coming up. All right, what you got?
All right. Who's a big pig? Who's a big pig? Who's a big pig?
Biggie, biggie.
19 by 30.
There's a little pink nose, little pink ears.
He's a big pig.
I like the little, they look like California poppies down below. I think he's in a poppy field. He's a little California pig. Or I'm crazy. One of 2. There we are. Who needs a pig?
It's funny because I know this is one of the ones people talk about the most, but it seems to be the least popular one that we sell.
Which is crazy.
It is crazy to me.
Amber's gets it.
Amber's gets it.
That was a good deal.
It is.
Good deal. All right. Gotta figure out how it folds up again. Dun, 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 dun. All right, looks like we got some wooden cutouts.
So I cut these out last year with my Glowforge, and I was going to paint them up. You know where that happens. So I think they're really pretty. If I want more, I still have the pattern. I can make more. But I'll show you what I've got. I've got 4 of these little Swedish horses. I have this cute little house. I guess Scandinavian. This little tree, obviously meant to be ornaments. This little fox. This little bunny. And 2, 4, 5, 6 birds with little wings. I guess they go like that. 6 birds with little wings and 1, I think, of this kind of bird. Okay, so that's what's in the back. All kinds of little wooden cutouts for you to paint and have fun with. I like all the Scandinavian ones. Yes, that's exactly what they are. I have no idea how to pronounce that, but yes, that's exactly what they are. I think that's even when I bought the patterns, that's exactly what they were called. And I think they're really fun. I planned on painting them up last year for my own tree and just never did. I still have the pattern, so I can always make more. But I had a stack of them in my craft room, so Jen's Cottage takes them.
It.
This is going to be the fuchsia decoupage paper. I'm sorry, not fuchsia, floral wallpaper. Sorry. I was looking at a different one.
All right, let's get these little guys.
These are going to be 19 by 30. Oh, forgot to upload a picture. Here you go, Sue.
All right, so we've got everything in pink on this one. That one is very pink. Let's see.
Good, I'm glad you like them.
Woo, there we go. Kind of, sort of, in that mode right there. Got flutterbys and pink flowers and French words. Who could ask for anything more? This one is Esme?
No, it's floral wallpaper.
Floral wallpaper. La la la. All righty, unraveled against this one. That was a good one.
It was.
I like the colors on that one. It was very bright, very happy.
It is a good one.
Cool.
Okay, so we've got 100 pack of this coastal water life papers.
Ooh, that's the one with a lot. The
Like the jellyfish.
jellyfishes. All right, cool. Now I need you to fit in a tube. And that. All right.
So there are duplicates of these, obviously. Not 100 different sheets of paper, but there's
Just about. It's at least 50.
But I mean, it's 100 different pages. I'm not sure how many duplicates there are, but it is a nice set. These are great on those little blocks like I've talked about, or on book stacks, especially if you're in an area where you can sell coastal.
They're just neat looking.
They are. Love that crab.
Yeah.
I like the seahorse too. There's a couple different seahorses in there, and I like them.
It's a pretty neat little pack.
Okay, let you take over soon.
Alrighty. I'm holding it now. Who's it gonna be? I think it's gonna be unraveled. I think we're adding to her pile. And we are.
Hey, you know what we haven't done?
I don't know.
We haven't done a giveaway.
Oh my gosh. We need to give something away. Y'all want something? Who doesn't like a good giveaway? What you got, Prince?
Yep. We'll do a your choice.
Pick a print?
Yep, these are watercolors. They're watercolor prints. So you'll get your choice of either one.
What the heck is a watercolor print? Is it a print of a watercolor, or is it actually a watercolor?
So it was a watercolor that they made prints of. So these are your choices. You'll get this cacti or this one.
But I like them both.
That's the give. You get one or the other. And it's not running because there we go. Now it's running. All right, we have a random pack of stencils, or a multi-pack, I guess is more apt.
Multi-pack of random stencils.
Stencil multi-pack.
This is by whom?
JRV.
Uh-huh. Alrighty, let's see what's in here. They're longies. They are the longies. How do they come out of there? Come out of there.
Here.
Lord. Let's see if we can see what these are. Ooh, grain sacks. Grain sack stripe. These are brand spanking new. I don't feel no paint on there.
These should all be new.
And then we got the wider grain sack. That just seems odd to me. Okay. And we have pure drugs and medicines. There you go. Pure drugs
advertising.
And medicine. So it's like a little sign for a drugstore. We have the word chippy. There you go. Well, this one's one of those borders.
It's like columns.
Yeah, little column border kind of a thing. We got a little JRV bird. Come here, little JRV bird. There you go. With a little paintbrush under its little feet. So it's a little JRV pack of stencils.
A multi-pack.
It's got a little of this, a little of that, and Cooking Pilgrim. Well, welcome, welcome, and welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let's make sure everybody stays in there.
This is another stencil multi-pack, but it is not all JRV.
What is it? Do
Um,
I have to go through it and let you know?
I mean, you can just
Is
show
it
them the
helpful that way?
stencils. I mean, I'm just showing. Don't be complicated.
I am, man. Totally. All right. So what do we have in here?
2 minutes and 20 seconds. We only have 14 entries into the Givey.
Start with them little ones. This one's a castor oil.